brook structure, make it BOS. Okay, brook structure. So since then we have been having mitigation, price has been going up. This is another OB created here. Okay, I'm telling you why I took this trade from here. Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain. This is an OB. Okay, this is an OB here. Then we had internal range liquidity. Okay, market broke this spot. Normally I want to enter. Normally I want to enter this market from here, but you have to be patient. Let's see what the market is doing on a higher time frame. That's why I'm from the lower time frame now explaining to you. Anybody that wants to enter, I'm always targeting all these guys, like, you know, on the smaller time frame. Maybe when I'm not dealing with a very huge capital, I can be taking advantage of all these trades. These kind of trades you take every day. This is not like this trade. This is London section. This happened during London section, during New York. This is a very good trade to enter this market. Very good time to enter this market. Your stop loss is going to be beyond this spot. The stop loss is going to be beyond this guy here, and then you target this guy. Very, very sweet. This is just 37 pips, and with a very huge capital, you're making a very huge amount of money. You get? But I'm not always about this. I'm always about, okay, I'm dealing on a small account, so I have to, like, okay, take advantage of that big move. That's why I'm always patient. This is another move again. If you want to take another move, this is another move again, because this OB here, all you just need to do is target the high, just this high. Exactly. Take it. Put your stop loss below this thing. As sweet as that. You make money. Okay. But I'm waiting for the right move, and this is my right move. Okay, let's go back to the higher time frame. So we see market rally here, came to that our spot where we lose, because this is an OB here. Okay, now that means demand failed here, so supply wants to take advantage of the market. So what I need to do, okay, I need to, like, okay, find a reversal. So beyond this spot, some people that want to do, even looking at all this stuff, you'll be seeing some kind of strategies like imbalance. I don't trade imbalance. Like, this is an imbalance, because most times it's not this thing. Why I don't trust imbalance is because most times, just look at the probability of the trade. It's almost equal. So are you able to risk 30 pips to get 42 pips? That's why I don't trade imbalance. There's an imbalance here. That's where this market will react to. But where is my stop loss? Market can decide to say, okay. Market can decide to say, come here now and go back and down, take you out. You'll be losing a lot of money. You guys feeling me? That's why I don't take all this kind of trade. I take trades from OB. Why? I need to protect my stop loss. Just exactly as I lost this trade here, I'm going to still show it to you. I'm going to show it to you in a jiffy. Okay, I lost this trade. I have to prepare myself for the next trade. I guess so. Getting to this point, and I say, okay, this is a very good thing. On Thursday, I reviewed the market, and this is what we had on Thursday. This. I said, okay, from our Thursday close, and I discovered, okay, we are now bullish now on the lower time frame. Let's go to some higher time frame so that you see the bigger picture. Okay, I said okay, this is what we are seeing. All right, as I said, I waited for the market. I even took some screenshots and said predicted that the market is going to come here. Although I don't have a channel where I post signals. I've not started signals here because I'm still working on my confidence. Okay, I'm being real here in the markets though. So I don't care what anybody have to say. I'm just being real. You just have to, like I always tell you guys, as I said in my last video, no matter how you go and learn from anyone in mentorship, you must still learn to adapt to your own self. You must still learn yourself, and you must still understand yourself, because it's yourself that is going to help you learn the market. No kind of this thing, but you just need to study how your emotions work. Okay, made this move, and then what happened? Market came there, clicked the trade, and then the loss I made here, I recovered the loss back. Okay, and you can see now from the trade, you can see from the profit I made. See, it's GU. That's the profit I made. I recovered the loss I made from here. All right. Now I'm still targeting this spot here. Okay. Now let me tell you why I'm targeting this spot. Market is still bearish, for crying out loud, to let you know about it. Market is still bearish. Why is market bearish? Okay, now I'll tell you. Let's go to the higher time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame. This is what we see on the weekly time frame. Okay. These are weekly time frame. This is what happened last week. This is a candle for last week. Okay, I expect price now on this week to go back to a discount level on this guy. Sorry, a premium level on this guy to sell. Okay, that's why you see the market trying to come down to this spot. This is a weekly time frame, so you have to denote. It's going to take you time for you to denote all these things. Okay, this is our move. And what are we saying? Price is still in our discount, so we cannot sell from our discount. We can only sell from our premium. We can buy. Now, do you see? This is my first bias, and this is why I entered. I am very sure of my buy. I am very 100% sure of my buy. I didn't even do this. I just put it sniper entry. It sniped it after it took out internal range liquidity, and boom, that's gone. We are about. Are you feeling me? Go down to the daily time frame so that you see some things. How many pips? Let's go down to a 4-hour time frame so that you can see my entry. Look at it, because the total amount of this pip is 122 pips. Okay, if you look at it, we are about almost 80 pips. Do you guys get me? So that's how the market works. Now, and another confluence again, which we are looking at. If you go to our daily time frame, there's an imbalance here. And where is that imbalance? Our imbalance is, this is where I'm expecting market to come into this imbalance here. Now you are seeing this protected high. That is the last spot that took out internal range liquidity before heading to the down place spot. And that's why we created this range for our lower time frame. Now, I'm not this. I just put this down now to tell you. Sometimes market behavior, he always tells a story. Now market, I believe market is going to come here, and I'm going to find an entry from this spot here by next week now. But market must get to this point. I'm going to create a video and showing you guys what will later happen in this market. Even though it didn't go in the market, we'll always try to predict. I am not 100% certain, but I'm going to make sure that my confluence is going to put me on an edge whereby I am getting to 100%. Okay, that's just how the market is. So Now this is how it is. Now we are already in profit, and now I have a conference. I've told you about our first conference, why I took the buy, and this is our second conference, our OB. Our imbalance, our imbalance. Now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. What are we seeing on the 4 hour time frame? So do you see what we are getting at? I see. On that hour, on our 4 hour time frame, what are we seeing here? Look at, there is an OB here, there is an internal range liquidity here, and there is an OB here, and that our OB now is resting inside our daily time frame imbalance. Are you seeing how the conferences are like working together? That's why you need to be working with your time frame. I just work with monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame, and 30 minutes to refine my entry. 30 minutes, most times I don't even look at the 30 minutes, but most conferences comes from daily time frame. And it's like in gold, I didn't even tell you guys about gold structure is happening on the weekly time frame. That's why we are having that kind of movement. Are you guys getting me? Gold is not going to make a move like maybe possibly not next week, or probably ending of next week stroke upper week. Do you understand? Because gold is definitely going to go up, because on a weekly time frame we are having a double bottom. Okay, we are having this kind of thing now. If you go and look at we are having this kind of thing on gold weekly time frame. That's what we have. So gold currently is right here, so currently around this point. So I want gold to come here. Now we will now wait for gold to come down to this stuff before going up. Okay, there's this kind of move on the big guys. So sometimes a story is being told. So that's why it's going to take a lot of time before market will come down. Market want to make a move to this point before heading up on gold. So that's why I will just be patient. I've left that trade. I'm not going to bother myself, but I'm going to now be monitoring the weekly time frame, and let's see if our structure is ready and gold is ready to kickstart its movement. So that is it for GU. Now I've already done. I think it's okay. I don't need to be greedy. I've taken my profit for the week and I've counted my losses, and moreover my drawdown, I've from this trade I lost here, I've recovered the money I lost here from my gold entries and from my GU entry. So it was a very good week, which I thank God for the analysis and thank God for the insights. So now we just wait for GU to do this thing. I wait for GU to come here and let us see what is going to happen here. Okay, now let's go to our UJ, which is the last pair we'll be looking at. UJ. Okay, UJ has been so since our last year. I've not taken any trade. I told you last week I was very busy, but I'll make the trade from here. It was very clean, you know that. Like, okay, let me run it down again, down to how we got to this point, like after losing this trade. So we had this order flow here. Market went up, broke structure, went up, then did this, came down, and then took out internal range liquidity, I know he's not going to break this spot. Okay, now I'm not going to enter from here. But to make sure that yes, my analysis is correct, I have to wait for this order flow. Now is this return leg now to this OB that should be entering. Now let's look at it on the lower time frame. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, this is it on the lower time frame. If you use our we buy from our discount and we sell from our premium. Never forget that. We buy from our discount and we sell from our premium. Now look at this. internal range liquidity. Came down, stop hunt, at where? Our OB, at our OB here. Now go up, took out internal range liquidity, now took the high that took out internal range liquidity. We have got the market shift. Wait for market. What is market having here? This stuff, we don't have a clear internal range liquidity. Let's go to the lower time frame. We must see something. We must definitely see something. We must see something. Let me bring this arrow so that what am I saying? We must see something. And what is that thing we are seeing? Look at it. That's why I tell you, if I'm not seeing it clearly, I come to my 30 minutes time frame. Okay, I come to my 30 minutes time frame. Look at this internal range liquidity here. Internal range liquidity here. And what's beyond our internal range liquidity? Are you seeing the order block? And are you seeing the imbalance? What happened? It tapped into it and immediately took off. Are you seeing? So if I'm entering this market for me, I'm entering this market, put my stop loss here. Now look at the target. How many pips? 150 pips. Come on, guys. That is the trade I was supposed to trade last week, but I was busy on YouTube and I couldn't have missed it for anything. Always be patient with the market. The market always tells a story. The market always tells a story. Do you get me, guys? Alright, now let's go to now why we are expecting markets to do this. Let's go back to our 1 hour time frame. I'm always like using the 1 hour time frame to work. So this is it. So I had markets. Remember, look at this big triangle. That's why most of all these symbols, they help us denote the market. I know that there is an OB here, so something must happen here. So I've had market move this high. I always target the next high for our TP. Okay, I had markets come here, did this, came down, create a low, went up, it didn't break that up, now came down. Now I was expecting, if market could have break this low, I will not still be skeptical about it is time for sell. Do you get me? But now market went up, now grab liquidity, grab the guys that entered sell from here, grab them out, took them out, or grab those guys that are thinking that the market is going to still go up, collect them from profit because they were putting their stop loss here. Took all of them out. We have internal range liquidity. It's not yet time for sell. Market now came this. Okay, went here. I'm not seeing anything as part of this sell yet, because I want market either to break this guy or come here to the OB, because there is OB here now on the bigger time frame. Okay, this is, I will not call this internal, I will not call this minor break of structure, because I have to be very, very careful, because that story, sometimes market will want to confuse you with its story, MBOS, minor break of structure. Okay, but it's not clear. I need it to be clear. The market now went to this guy here, came to that OB I was telling you about, but I still did not believe it. But then I believe something is going to happen here, because I'm expected to put my stop loss here. Normally I want to enter this straight from here, but I have to be patient. I said let me be patient. Okay, wait, my market now broke this guy here. This is where I put my MBOS. Now I just need market to come to this, but our market will come here. Market must come here. Either it come to this OB, there is OB here and there is OB here. Either of these two. Even I already put a sell limit here. I put a sell limit here and put my stop loss above this point. Nothing is making markets go down to this point, because market has market has mitigated this point. I'm going to begin to make detailed understanding about all these things I'm saying, because you won't get this video without getting all these things I'm saying about. So I need you to, like, comment, drop your comments, tell me something that you're not understanding, then I can know how I can now create a video to now explain all these things to you guys. Okay, so I just need you to react, subscribe, comment, and please click the notification buttons to know when I come up with a video. Definitely, I plan to be posting video every week, weekly recap on what the market has done. I trade 3 pairs: gold, I trade GU, and I trade Gbp USD, and I trade USD JPY. These are 3 pairs I trade. I don't accumulate trades because of, I need to be focused and know what I'm doing. After this mitigation, this is where I know that market is not always going to cross this guy. Let me put it so that you guys will see. This is our protected high. Protected high. Nothing is happening. The market is not crossing this. So I just have to be patient. I know market is coming to either of this place, but I'll always time the ending. This is going to be sell side liquidity on a lower time frame. So this is where I target the market. It's just few. We just look at it, just 105 pips, which is clearly enough. So if market enter from here, so I'll be making a very good sum of money. Okay, so this is it for the market recap. So I hope to hear from you. Please support me by subscribing, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, because I'll be expanding much knowledge. I don't know, most times I'm just still training how to get a hang of it, but you just have to make an honest living, and I can't do that if I'm helping you guys to understand the market better. I know one day you guys will learn something from this. Definitely will learn something from this. So this being my 5 years experience telling you on the chart, this is what I figure out, like trading every day of my life. Okay, now I just need you guys to support me. Please follow up, please subscribe to my channel, comment, and please click the notification button to know when my next video is going to be coming out. Thank you guys, and do have a beautiful weekend. God bless you.